Nearly everybody in crypto is asking one question right now. And this is when altcoin season. When are our altcoins going to the moon? When are our altcoins exploding? Is it even worthy to buy altcoins at today's prices? And should I even sell my Bitcoin for alts? In today's video, I will tell you exactly what I'm doing and how you can make the most profit in the upcoming months. So let's not lose time and start right into it so that you know exactly what you can do to build the most profitable portfolio. So at the beginning, we have to look at one factor. The most important factor is where are we at the moment? And at the moment, we are in the middle of a Bitcoin season, not of any Bitcoin season, of the Bitcoin season. And also the Bitcoin dominance in comparison to altcoins is very, very high and still going up. It will be going up even further. When we look at different charts, this is exactly where we are right now. We are in a huge Bitcoin uptrend, nowhere near the peak. So the peak is still coming, doesn't matter on which chart you're looking. We are at the moment here somewhere in the optimism phase, but we are going here towards belief, thrill and euphoria until the end of the year. And until here, I guess, we are still in the Bitcoin season. So if we still believe that the 4-year cycle is intact, we are here still in the perfect phase. Yeah. And even if the 4-year cycle is playing out as it should, we could go until 200K at the end of this cycle. But I think there is even more going on than the 4-year cycle. I am telling you that the 4-year cycle could be broken in the first time in crypto history because of the amazing things going on at the moment. Bitcoin could moon and end these 4-year cycles we've seen in the past because the banks are here, the institutions are here, the Wall Street is here. Everybody wants to buy Bitcoin. So, for example, Standard Chartered updated its Bitcoin price targets. For the end of 25, it says Bitcoin could go to 200K at the end of 26, 300K, 27, 400, 28, 500K. And this is price targets and regions Bitcoin could definitely reach. The cycle we're seeing at the moment is completely driven by institutions. There is no retail investor, so congrats on you for watching my video. You are really fucking early. And together we will make some huge profits because we can see institutional FOMO coming up because it looks like they're DCAing with billions in Bitcoin. We have never seen such numbers of institutional investors like 21 Capital, like Strategy, Michael Saylor. Everybody wants to buy Bitcoin, and even nations and states are getting FOMO because when we look at the United States, Bo Hines already said the US wants to have as many Bitcoin as possible. And now everybody has to follow the US because they don't want to become the US the leader in Bitcoin, but the US will become the #1 crypto capital of the world. So we already got the strategic Bitcoin reserve, but now they are looking in ways to buy budget neutral Bitcoin, and they will find the ways and buy shitloads of Bitcoin. For this topic, we can also listen to CC. It's the CEO of Binance, the biggest crypto exchange in the world.
With the US, with one of the world's largest economy holding Bitcoin now, or making a crypto reserve, other countries are forced to do it.
Other countries are forced to buy Bitcoin as well.
Because the later you do it, the more expensive your crypto will be.
That's exactly the reason. And in the future, you will not be able to afford to buy BTC.
Yeah, so I think we are talking with many countries advising them how to set up the crypto strategic reserve.
They are in talks with a lot of different countries to build their own strategic reserves. We already have the United States strategic reserve, United Kingdom owns Bitcoin, Finland, Bhutan, China, North Korea, Abu Dhabi, Georgia, Ukraine, Venezuela, El Salvador, and there is a lot of points coming up. Yeah, everybody wants to own Bitcoin. So there is huge FOMO coming up. And at the same time, the BTC balance on exchanges hit a new all-time low. Not only do we see an all-time low in BTC lying on exchanges, we also see a low on BTC on OTC desks. So what does that mean? There will be a huge supply shock coming because there is only 21 million Bitcoins and there will ever be 21 million Bitcoins. There will never be more. So if you own one Bitcoin, you are fucking rich. Congratulations to your Bitcoin bag. Never sell your Bitcoin. As Michael Saylor says, you should keep holding on to that Bitcoin because it doesn't matter where we see Bitcoin in euros or US dollars. Bitcoin is Bitcoin and Bitcoin will be just going up in price compared to fiat currencies. So should you sell your Bitcoin? Never. If you want to buy altcoins, always build your portfolio base in Bitcoin like a pyramid, and on top you can buy some altcoins. I show you later exactly when I show you how I built my portfolio. And why would I keep holding on to my Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin will still grow. I told you a few months ago, Bitcoin is exactly following the M2 global liquidity, and it exactly followed the M2 global liquidity. So we can see where Bitcoin will go in the near future. So this is also some very good price predictions in my opinion for Bitcoin in the upcoming months, since Bitcoin follows the liquidity with a 80 to 90% correlation. Bitcoin could really reach here 140k until July, which I think could really be possible, and then ETH and altcoins will follow. Because at the moment, as I already told you, we are in a Bitcoin season, as you can see here in the chart, but we will go up. So this is the perfect time for you to still build your altcoin position. So I would recommend to make a list with coins you think are interesting, and in every setback, in every dip, you can buy these coins. You can dollar cost average into these coins, and this is how you get a low entry price in one coin. A lot of people expect the turnaround in October, November, and I think this could really be possible because when we look at the bull market peak indicators, none of the 30 indicators is hit at the moment. If we look at the Pi cycle indicator, not hit. Bitcoin rainbow chart, not hit. We can see the RSI, not hit. Bitcoin dominance, not that big. So we still have a lot of room to grow for our Bitcoins and altcoins. Let's ask ChatGPT when altcoin season. Here we have some key signals when there might be an altcoin season around the corner. Bitcoin dominance dropping, not at the moment. Altcoin market cap rises rapidly, not at the moment. Ethereum and major arts ready first, not at the moment. Retail and hype return, no hype and no retail here at the moment. Bitcoin moves sideways, not yet. Meme coins and NFTs pop off, not yet happening. So this is perfect for you. So you have time to build up your portfolio. We have time. So this is why I recommend to build your portfolio now. How am I setting up my portfolio to win in every market phase? So in the base, I would look for ways to generate some income with crypto, to build kind of a passive income cash flow. I, on my hand, do this with DeFi. This is what I'm doing most of the time with my crypto. So I'm looking for ways, for example, airdrops, looping, liquidity providing, staking, and so on and so on. And I generate some nice yield. And I can maybe compound that and reinvest and use the compound interest effect. Or I can buy some nice coins with that generated money. So the most important coin everybody has to own is definitely Bitcoin. Everybody has to own some Bitcoin in their portfolios. It should build the bottom of every portfolio with the most amount of money. Then you can buy some safe bet altcoins, for example, Ethereum. Ethereum could build a nice altcoin exposure, and Ethereum will definitely follow Bitcoin. So we will see a huge Ethereum rally, maybe the most hated rally, because everybody on crypto Twitter is hating on Ethereum, but Ethereum is still the layer of the most important projects. When we look at DeFi or real world assets, everybody's betting big times on Ethereum. So after the safe bets, if you want to have more risk exposure, more risk, but even more reward possible with these high potential coins, this is my favorite altcoins: Hype, Ondo, Sui, Casper. You can add, for example, Chainlink or Tau or Render. So I would look to have exposure in the most important trends and matters, but I would not spread my money into too many different projects. I would just buy one project in every trending matter, for example. And then if you're kind of a gambling person, and if you're more of an active person, a short time investor, you can invest into the trending topics and matters. It doesn't matter if we see a little meme coin season or an AI season, AI agent season. Again, you can invest into these matters. You can just go to CoinMarketCap, filter here by price changes in categories and see which categories are trending at the moment. And then you can invest into these matters on a more short time period. When we filter here after market cap, you see which coins not to invest in. This is the 2017, 2018 coins. We don't see any movement here at the moment, or the layer 1 coins or the World Liberty Financial portfolio. We don't see a lot of movement here. If you decide to build your portfolio in that way, you will see that you can win nearly in every market phase by building the portfolio in that way. If you have any questions to that, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to help at any moment. I hope I was able to give you some good insights in today's topic. If you liked the video, please smash the follow and like button, share the video with your friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.